So, there is this thing that a lot of spiritual gurus and spiritual people try to sell us, and that is natural, or rather, the idea of natural. And I wanted to talk about that a little bit because I keep hearing spiritual people say that natural solutions are better and that chemicals are bad, and that if if something is herbal and it is compared with something that is made in a factory or a lab, the herbal option is always better. And this is such a ridiculous idea because everything that we have ever known to be bad for us is natural. And everything that we have ever known to be good to us also has been natural. Earthquakes are natural, diarrhea is natural, every disease is natural, carbon monoxide, a gas which can kill you, is natural, storms are natural, rain is natural, floods, storms, cyclones, everything is natural. None of these things are good for us. Outer space is natural, you will die there. Deserts are natural, you will starve to death there. Antarctica is natural, you will freeze to death there. I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not saying nature is bad always. I'm saying nature is not necessarily good. I'm saying it is not necessary that just because something is natural, it is good for us. There are herbs out there which can cure you, but there are also herbs out there which can kill you. Just because it's herbal doesn't mean it's good. And by the way, often it is not even herbal. It's made in a lab and the label of herbal is slapped on top of it. The word natural is neither here nor there. It doesn't mean much by way of, if you want to understand what is good for you, the word natural neither tells you that something is good, nor does it tell you that it is bad. There's a quote by Nicholas Carr that I really like, and it is nature is not your enemy, but neither is it your friend. Did he say your or our? Our. He said nature is not our enemy, but neither is it our friend. And this is a very important thing to remember. Because a whole lot of time we find that people who wish to distinguish themselves from modern science label modern science as artificial and label themselves as natural. And for some reason we have, as I ranted about previously, we have convinced ourselves that just because something is natural, it must be healthy, it must be good, it must be better than the artificial alternative in every possible way. Guess what? Clothes are artificial. We made them. They have protected us against the weather and against a whole lot of other issues also. This chochla of what we did 5,000 years ago must necessarily be good than what we are doing right now is just a chochla. It is a marketing device. It is nothing more than a tactic to sell you stuff by making you think that the things which are actually good for you are not good for you. Because that is the only way incompetent people with no clue about what is good or bad can sell stuff. The only way they can sell stuff is by riding on this myth that the natural is always good and the artificial is always bad. Also, what is up with this hatred of chemicals? Every medicine you have ever had is a chemical. The word chemical has been stigmatized to such an extent that people think anything chemical is bad. These are chemicals. I won't put chemicals in my body. You have been putting chemicals in your body every single day of your life. The air you're breathing is chemical. The water you drink is chemical. The word chemical simply means something that is, okay, I'll put up the definition of chemical on screen. It doesn't mean poison in case you're wondering. That's it. I'll see you in the next video.